Hi everyone, this is Apostrophe. Let's continue our game of Alphadia 1 and 2 running on Nintendo Switch. And we're still on this remaster of 1. Let's see, where are we heading? West or east? Town of Fulham. So let's head to the southern port town. So, this is Fulham, huh? Then there must be ships sailing from the harbor here, according to what we've been told, right? Yes, that's what was said, at least. But isn't that supposed to have been a rather recent event? This is just my gut doing the talking, but I think it'd be wise if we checked with somebody first to make sure that's really the case. I second that in light of our circumstances and the major need to get as far away from here as possible in a jiffy. We don't get a lot of traffic from the Empire soldiers marching through here. In fact, I've hardly seen any at all in the past several weeks. I can't remember the last time I saw any travelers in these parts, but you being here is great news. I guess there's one of the benefits of having the harbor officially reopened and actively running again, wouldn't you say? Have you heard the news? The item shop is selling deluxe lollipops for a limited time only. Too bad we can't buy that kind of swirled sweetness on a stick all the time, though. Which means that if you want to try one, you'd better get your tiny hinnies over there quick before they completely sell out. You hear that, Ash? It's for a limited time only. Yeah, I heard her, and what are we doing standing around here for? Let's get over there and buy a couple, or 10 for that matter. Okay, Sweet Tooth. What's up, Missy? You're out looking for a boat, are you? Yes, we've heard the port here in Fulham has been reopened and that we might be able to charter one. Word gets around fast, doesn't it? And yes, that's right. Ships have started sailing from here again. Great. This is just what we were hoping for. So basically all we need to do is get ourselves a ride somewhere, is head down to the docks and ask around for someone willing to take us there. Yep, that's pretty much it. This will be my first boat ride. Don't worry, Ina. It'll be great fun. Now let's go. don't see any lollipops. Oh, I'd like to buy a lollipop, please. I'm terribly sorry, but I just sold the last one not more than 15 minutes ago. You gotta be joking. Does the candy maker here have it out for me or something? It's only a lollipop, Eclair. Forget about it. Let's get going. How can you stand there so heartlessly and say it's only a lollipop? The girl inside said deluxe, or did you somehow miss that? No, but I'm not sure how a deluxe lollipop would taste any different from a regular one. Boy, did I want to try one of those, and now... Well, I'll tell you what. Tell me what? Have you been holding out on me, Ash? Not exactly. I just happen to have this high-quality piece of sun-dried liver in my bag, and... No, thank you. But how nasty is that? How could you actually think I want to gnaw on something equivalent to dog food instead? What's wrong with dried liver, I wonder? It's pretty tasty stuff all around, if you ask me, but who can understand the mind of a woman? What's that, kiddo? You looking to charter a ship? Yeah, how soon can you set sail? We finish our checks on the rigging, so we can potentially leave here anytime you're ready yourselves. We need to walk around a little bit more. I haven't checked everything. Huh? What do you need? Can't you see that I'm standing guard, watching the town? I would never be caught off task thinking about my beautiful card collection while I'm on duty. Not a chance in Hades. Now that we have a clear understanding, you don't happen to have a wyvern card on you, do you? Well, call me surprised. Who'd have thought you guys would be packing around one on you like that? Don't tell me you're addicted to collecting these cards too. To be honest, this job is just basically standing around all day, so I end up thinking about cards most of the time. So how about it? Trade me? Wyvern card with a Rosencreutz card. You guys have the bomb. I have seriously been wanting one of these cards forever. We should trade again sometime. Interesting, it's nothing. At last, ships are finally being allowed to sail the ocean again. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we're in the clear concerning threats from the Empire. At any rate, any ship that's able to sail and do trade is a blessing for all of us here in the region. Sure. Need more money. Another ring. I'm a collector of fine artwork, mainly paintings to be more exact. And even now, during these troubled times of war, I continue my search day and night for exquisite masterpieces still yet to be discovered. If you ever happen to be carrying such an article in your possession, I'd be greatly honored to appraise its value. Okay, got an appraiser, huh? Up until just recently, ships have been confined to and prohibited from leaving port at all. No thanks to that, a majority of the residents and those in the region suffered serious economic and financial setbacks. By the way these guys talk, Ooh, that barrel was a heavy one. Well, what do we have here, travelers? Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just trying to get some of the goods in this warehouse sorted out. Oh, wait, before you go, let me give you a small piece of advice. If you run into any people in need of help in town, try listening first to what they need and see if you can do that for them. If you're able to assist them in rectifying their particular issues, it just might be worth your while in the long run. Anyway, carry on. There really is nothing here, huh? Okay. Why did I bother? Whoops. Come on. Yep, let's go. Nobody's left anything behind, have they? Check, check, and check. Nope. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Let's hurry aboard then. There's no telling when Victor and his men might arrive. Right, file on board, everyone. Oh, shoot. What's wrong, Claire? Claire? Pretend like you're not looking and swing your eyes over that way. We've got soldiers from the Schwarzschild army in this town. Oh man, you're right. Oh no, I think I might have gotten us into a potentially bad situation. I accidentally made eye contact with one of the men looking at us. You didn't. What were you thinking, Xion? If they recognize who we are, we're going to be as good as dead. That's odd. They haven't reacted at all. That's good for us. That's good for us then, and it must mean that we're in the clear. It might be possible that word of our plight has not yet reached the ears of those occupying this town. Well, whatever the case, we better do everything we can to keep a low profile. I agree. We should ask what we should do as Kareem suggests. What's wrong, Ina? I sense disquietude in the atmosphere here. Now you mention it, the townspeople over there do seem rather tense. It may just be the presence of soldiers from the Schwarzschild army, but it could just as likely be something else too. Let's poke around and see what information we can gather from those here in town. Warp function became available. Oh boy. Boy, a lot of rooms full of nothing lately. Nothing here but flowers, flowers, flowers. Is it a florist? What do you people want? Don't talk to me. Please calm down, sir. You want me to calm down? Try living here for a week after having all your family and friends mercilessly beaten and hauled away. I'll say the same to you. And to top things off, there's not a single person who's been taken that's ever come back alive. Not one, you hear me? And most likely they've all been skewered on a stick or dissected for who knows what kind of mad scientist experiment. And as for you, well, we're next. Schwarzschild will do with our flesh and bones as they please until eventually they end up killing us all. That's not going to happen. What do you know, little girl? Nobody here wants any of your unwarranted consolation either. It'll only make us feel that much worse than we already do. Now beat it, you hear me? What do you want? Well, we were kind of wondering if you could tell us why everyone in town is acting so strange. It's because... Speak up, sir. It's because... Dare you test my patience? Now out with it. Please don't hurt us. Why, Daddy? Great. Now look what you did, Wide. What were you thinking yelling like that? Forgive me, child. Understand that I know not how to succor those of your tender age. The soldiers from Schwarzschild have more and more frequently begun to take the people from our town and lead them away like animals. Lead them away like animals? What do you mean? It's just like my daughter said. They put people in a yoke and haul them away like cattle so they can do their secret experiments on them. I should also add that it's gotten even worse as the number of those needed has increased. And tomorrow it could even be us. But what could they possibly need all those people for? It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry to tell you this, travelers, but if we are found standing here with you much longer, the guards will start growing suspicious. Nonetheless, let me leave you with this. All that exists now in our once beloved town is the fear of when we'll be let off next. Now, good day to you all. Please don't go. I would still like to ask you about... Forget about it. We won't be getting anything else out of them, Xian. You heard what the man said, right? Schwarzschild is literally using humans to do experiments on. Hey, Claire, you don't look alright. I'm not going to allow Schwarzschild to hurt any more innocent people. I just don't get it. I won't get it. How can these people from Schwarzschild not feel that what they're doing is wrong? It's evil is what it is. Innocent men, women, and children's lives aren't mere toys to be played with as one desires. Yet this is exactly what Schwarzschild is doing. Claire. Now I know this isn't fair to you when I say this, Xian, but I'll be the first to die before I allow Schwarzschild to carry on with these atrocities any longer. Myself included. I feel exactly as you do, Claire. And if we let my father continue in his wicked ways as he has been, many more people will suffer. That is why we must do everything in our power to stop him. Huh? Can you hear that? Yes, but it's quite faint. I have no idea what that groaning is, but it sounds like it's coming from the south gate. We better get over there and see what's going on. Travelers, are you? Then I imagine that you must have encountered many monsters, am I right? Please be aware that these same monsters will drop items of various sorts from time to time. In addition, these items may come in handy or be of monetary value. What, you knew that already? Well then excuse me for saying anything to you in the first place. Good day to you. I've been dispatched by the lab with strict order to support you during your travels. Can I help you infuse a ring? I think you're fine. And I just need to earn more money. I'm so broke. This is the town of Centaurus. Up until a few months ago, this place was a bustling center of trade and commerce. But now look at it. It's become a near ghost town. Ah, that's just because people are dying. So, what have you come looking here for, eh? Say that again. You're not looking for anything, but rather on a quest to save the world? Then you've come here at the right time. Along with your quest to save the world, I'd like to ask that you search for some golden plumes for me as well. These feathers were crafted by a skilled artisan with the image of a legendary phoenix in mind. Furthermore, it is said that the one who shall come to possess them all will be blessed with unbelievably good fortune. I want them. I want them all to the point that I am on the verge of going completely cuckoo. Right now I have but one of them, so if I might, I would like you to venture forth into the world and collect the remaining 9 for me. What in the world? Tessarosa. Ash. What happened to you? You look terrible. This is what I get for letting my curiosity get the better of me. Whether that is true or not, those wounds should be dealt with immediately. You are losing blood at an alarming rate. Seriously, man, what the heck happened to you? If you really want to know, I got beat within an inch of my life attempting to snoop around inside the tower near here. Not the brightest idea, as you can see. I'm sure you've probably heard of it by now. The one where they're taking the townspeople to do unspeakable experiments on them. I can't say for sure how many have already been taken either, but what I can say is that it hasn't been just a few. So you went to the tower alone in hopes that you might be able to rescue some of them. Yeah, that was the plan for the most part, at least until I got caught anyway. However, that wasn't the only reason for me being there. There were, how should I put this, some other motivating factors. Other motivating factors? That's right. You see, I was attempting to get my hands on a certain something that sits on the top floor of the tower. The energy up there had been created through the process of artificial refinement. I also had in the cards that once I had what I came for, I was going to blow the machine being used there to Kingdom Come. Unfortunately for me, I got busted by the guards in the process and, well, look at me. I'm sure you can figure out the rest of the story. Anyhow, I'm lucky to be alive right now, especially to have escaped from the guards who did fully intend to kill me. It's possible, however, I'd like to head back to the tower and, well, possible try again, but I fear in my condition it'd be more like suicide. Hey man, are you okay? There's no more time for talk, Kareem. He's fading on us. We better get him somewhere safe where we can bandage up his wounds and quick. Right, we can probably put him up at the inn. If you're well enough to talk now, Tessarosa, I'd like you to answer me this. Why are you so persistent about acquiring whatever energy is in that tower that you're willing to put up your life on the line for it? Because I'm working with Vanessa on the development of a top-secret project. And in order to bring it to fruition, an absolute energy stone is needed to act as the power source. That makes sense. So that's why Vanessa requested that we bring back an energy stone for her too. And now you're catching on. And what exactly is this project that you're supposed to be developing? There's no sense in spoiling a surprise, now is there? You'll see it when it's finished. What? You're really not going to tell us? How much of a tightwad can you be? Come on, Tessarosa, don't be like that. At least give us a hint. Vanessa gave me strict instructions to keep my mouth shut about the project unless she gave me specific permission to say anything. Therefore, I must tell you that your request is denied until Vanessa says otherwise. Not that I agree with keeping secrets, but since you're not going to reveal anything, I guess I have no real choice but to leave it at that. A power source for something top secret, huh? Oh, that reminds me. Ash took out an energy stone and handed it to Tessarosa, who quickly realized what it was. This is the energy stone Vanessa requested you to get for her, isn't it? No doubt she'll appreciate this far more than she'll be willing to admit. That's all good and fine, but how many more of these stones does she expect us to collect for her? That's just the problem. Nobody working on the project actually knows just how many of these we're going to need to power the thing. What is certain, though, is that the number we already have back at the secondary lab is insufficient. And I don't mean like we're just one short either. Seriously? So, you're trying to tell us that we need to find a whole ton more of these suckers? Maybe not that many, but more, yes. However, to make matters worse, the Empire appears to be after the same thing. Although I can't be sure what they want the stones for exactly, I have no doubt they intend to harness their power for evil purposes. If these energy stones are used for evil, they will bring destruction to our world. And then the only way to stop that from happening is to gather them before they do, right? Exactly. The situation is just as the both of you have indicated. In each energy stone lies a massive quantum of energy, and if that power found its way into the wrong hands, it could literally result in the annihilation of our planet as we know it. Then it looks like our only option now is to take every necessary measure to prevent that from happening. Alright everyone, in order to rescue the residents of Centaurus who were abducted and protect those who might be next, I propose that we sneak into the tower that Tessarossa told us about and, after disrupting operations there, grab the energy stone. I know this probably sounds like a total cop-out, but I trust that leaving this operation in your hands is probably the best course of action. Don't worry, I'm sure we're all in agreement with you. We'll do whatever it takes to rescue those being held in the tower and secure the energy stone there. Thanks. That'll be more help to me than you can imagine. The location of the tower is to the west, following the southern shoreline. I almost wound up dead there, so whatever you do, make sure you watch your backs. Wait a minute, how did I... the whippersnappers these days seem to be as uneducated as a block of wood on a pair of shoulders. It pains me to say that they know next to nothing about the current affairs of our time. Would you like to test your knowledge, my young friends? Yeah, sure. Ho ho, are you ready for this? Well, are you kids? Then let's begin, shall we? Question 1. How many years has it been since the energy war came to an end? 100. Correct. Question 2. What was Ash and Kareem's job before this journey of theirs began? Thief, merchant, sentinel. Well, we weren't thieves. Sentinel? Correct. Now let's not start getting prideful. This is just the beginning. Question 3. Who gave Ash's party a ride on his ship and took them to meet Vanessa? Tessarossa. Correct again. You're doing quite nicely. Question 4. Which character can equip a short sword? Ash, is it me? Well, blow me over with a feather duster. Correct. Now let's see about this next one. Question 5. What color is Eclair's hair? That was pink. Is it not pink? Red. That's right, Smarty Pants, correct. I see that it's high time I ramped up the difficulty a notch. Question 6. Which item restores 1200 HP? I'm sorry, but that's incorrect. If you'd like to test your knowledge again sometime, stop by later when you feel up to the challenge. Oh, really? Okay. It's funny how many of them I got right. Heal herb is the answer. Was that on there? I don't know. Oh, they changed the precision. Damn it. Wow, super tricky. Toasterosa. Oh, I didn't look at her hair color. Blue? Oh, that's right. I forget. It's not the position. It's not the position of the question, or of the answer. Because that moves. Red? That's correct, Smarty Pants. Correct. I can see that it's high time I ramped up the difficulty a notch. Which item restores 1200 HP? Heal herb. That's my penny loafer is correct again. You're doing extremely well for those your age. Question 7. How much can you sell an emerald for? 1500? Bless my bagpipes. Correct for the 7th time in a row. Then how about this one? Where is the town of Nothia located from here? Northeast? Bless my stuff box, correct? I must have made a mistake and given you an easy question. Question 9. Who's the leader of the resistance? Vanessa? Bless my kilt. That's correct for the 9th time straight. And now here it comes. This is the last one, so I hope you're prepared. Final question. Who is Shion, really? A princess. Excellent, you have answered all my questions correctly. Here's your reward. Okay, boy, I really just wanted you to know if you're getting your, if you're paying attention to the story. I'm paying attention, mostly. I mean, I kind of have to. I have to speak out everything. Maybe if I wasn't streaming games, I would, like, skip over a lot of detail when I'm reading. But streaming, it forces me to, I guess, at least go over every word. Promontory Spire. Swarchild is supposed to be creating artificial energy stones somewhere at the top of this tower, right? Yes, and many people who have been taken captive have also been brought here. We must hurry and destroy the machine here, and then free all those who are being held to be experimented on. Yeah, but let me just say this. I want to take care of business here real quick. I don't want to be around if or when Victor and his men decide to show up. I second that. Let us hurry. Let us tomato. Let us mayo. I really just want money. I mean, experience is nice too, don't get me wrong, but money to buy all these items. It doesn't seem like enough money drops. Yeah, see, I got no gold out of all that. I'll need gold. I got that 586. Yeah, the UI is a little weird, or at least the end UI statistics are a little weird. Yeah, boy, I get no gold. Why don't I get any gold? Yeah, I guess these guys aren't prepared to do their shopping, you know, maybe they left their money in their account. not just carrying around wads of cash everywhere. Oh no, please don't hurt me. Huh? You're not with those other knights who've been abducting the townspeople? And what's that? You're here to save us? Oh, bless my buttons. I'm ever glad to see the lot of you. Can you tell us how many others are being held prisoner in this tower? That I do not know. All I can tell you, however, is that more than a few people have been beaten, dragged, and hauled up towards where the machine sits. I also fear that there can't be more than a handful of us still remaining, given the multitude of blood-curdling screams from above. I do have one request, though, if I may. I am stuck on this silver floor plate and can't move due to foot contact and the energy current circulating through it. If it wouldn't be too much to ask, would you mind freeing me from this predicament? Sure, give me a sec. You've been very helpful, son. I know this isn't a whole lot, but if you allow me, I'd like to give you these in return. I think I should be able to escape from this place without any further assistance. One down. I know, he had an awful lot to say. People in this world are awful verbose. There are pitfalls ahead. Take care and proceed. Oh, am I supposed to be able to see them? Please don't hurt me. Huh? Who are you people? What? You're here to save those of us who've been abducted and brought here to the tower? How many more are there like yourself who are still being held prisoner? Honestly, I don't know. However, I heard the screams of so many men, women, and children as they were being beaten and taken up to be experimented on that I can't even count anymore. And with it having been as quiet as it has been lately, I think that there even can be more than but a few of us left alive. I do have one favor to ask to you if you would. I can't seem to get myself free of this silver floor plate, no matter how hard I try to move. My feet are stuck to it. I wonder if you would please help me remove myself from off this awful thing. Sure, I'd be happy to do that for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, how can I ever thank you enough? I know, let me give you these for helping me out of a very bad situation. I'm fairly certain that I can make it out of the tower by myself if I tiptoe quietly through the corridors. Oh, how convenient. I have to go bustling in with my swords and spells rattling the walls. Got a red key. Healing circle. Yeah. 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 This is annoying. It's like I'm playing the original Phantasy Star. Oh, come on, really? Huh. Another reap. There's a door with a red key above it. Appears to be locked, but I have a red key. Aha. Ho ho. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Alphadia 1 and 2 running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.